three-point action of their own to close this lead.
Here's Katie with more.
Yeah, Dave, Palava and Karen said in the first two games, they let Boston go on big runs in the third quarter specifically. Kind of like what we just saw here in the second. But Karen said the third quarters have been turning points in both games. So that's something we have to be better. We have to start the third like we start the game, Dave.
59-51. Boston leading 30 seconds into the third quarter. Apologize for some audio difficulties. Here's Tatum lining up a three. And Tatum drills another three-pointer.
Certainly the last thing you want to see is Jamal Mosley. And that hot hand comes right out the locker. Run a simple flare action for Jason Tatum with a catch and shoot on his first chance in the third quarter without having to really work for it.
Here's Wagner trying to answer. Continues to struggle from deep. Brown gets deep, but he's called for an offensive foul. So Jaylen Brown.
See if Orlando now can get a basket here to stop some of this momentum from the Celtics.
Here's Banchero, just 2 points in the second quarter on 1 of 6 shooting. Joseph left wide open, and Joseph switches it through. He's got 2 threes in the game.
So that's big. You've got to use some of Boston's reaction to penetration against them. They're so good at flooding the lane. When that ball comes back out, have those feet set, let it fly. Corey Joseph with a big basket.
White can't hit. And Jaylen Brown left alone in the corner and hits the side of the backboard. Here's Banchero on the run, looking to attack. He's got 3 fouls. Palm jumper. Banchero with his second basket since the opening quarter, putting in 13 points.
He's got a perfect release with the butt arc and rotation thighs to create a little bit of space before he goes into that jumper.
Tatum, not that time. Good block out by Banchero. He's got just 2 rebounds in the game. He's averaging 10 in the series. Banchero penetrates, trying to power that one. Has the second trip to the line tonight.
And earned 2 free throws.
First foul on Horford. And on the Celtics as a team here in the quarter. Alba Banchero, 3rd year, 22 years old. First well so far in this series. 36 in game 1, 32 in game 2. And now 19 points here in game within 4.
Orlando Magic have tightened up defensively, and they're getting into a rhythm offensively.
7-0 run by Orlando. Trying to get back in the series. No team has ever come back from down 3-0, so they have to win tonight. Game 4 Sunday. White pull up and comes up way short on the elbow check. Again, Banchero clears. Horford's got Banchero. He'll try a 3. Way short. Long rebound. KCP. Wagner. And basically daring up. Hits that one.
Turns to the heavens. Says he gets one to go. He had all the time in the world on that one. So he's able to reload it.
Around mid in the air. Defensive foul this piece.
And he gets one to go.
Foul. And it's been say out of bounds on Orlando. Catch and shoot. Porzingis no good on the 3. Brown bats it out of bounds. Brown was questionable coming into this game. Home cruise in the right knee, which has bothered him since February. They double Banchero. They swing to Joseph. Shot clock at 1. Caldwell Pope looking for his first points. Not even close. And that shot clock by
Lead looks. Got to be able to step up and help out his stars.
Tatum calling for the screen, but Carter reroutes Porzingis. And now Tatum looking to drop. And they're going to call him for a bowling violation. And then Caldwell Pope trying to knock the ball away from Tatum.
Doesn't know where you're about to go.
5th turnover by Tatum, 13 for the Celtics. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Wagner. Shot clock down to 4. Wagner going right at Porzingis who fouls him. That's his for Wagner.
That's when he's at his best. He's 6'10", and he
2 games as a Laker in the playoffs. Has the lead for the first time since midway through the second quarter. They've scored the last 12 points in 4 minutes. Racing at 11, 10-point halftime deficit. Driving through the lane, and a foul is called on the Celtics, and they're going to call on Brown for a look. makes that series even at 1. Tatum 4-3 over Carter, and he was fouled. 3 free throws come.